cross-country skiing. It's one of the most popular and fastest-growing kid-friendly sports out there. And believe it or not, one of the top cross-country ski areas in the Midwest is located right here in northern Wisconsin at the Minocqua Winter Park. Today, the park is hosting the Lakeland Lapid, a series of ski races for all ages. There are adults, high school teams, and even kids down to 11 years old and younger. But what's even better is that kids are helping run this race. Remember the kids from ILI we met at the school forest? ILI stands for Intercultural Leadership Initiative, a program through the Great Lakes Intertribal Council. Well, some of the older kids from ILI have volunteered to help out behind the scenes today, proving that getting outdoors sometimes means helping out your community. Plus, when you work together on something, you forget all about the cultural differences that sometimes keep people apart. And working together is what this group is all about. The first job these kids have is directing traffic.
All right, good morning, guys. We won't make you work too hard today, but we'd like to help you park cars. So who would like to take the first corner here? How about these two ladies? Good spot?
Didn't know I was supposed to be directing traffic. Oh, here's the car.
Now that everyone's here, it's time for the races to begin. First, it's the adult 8K. Next, it's time for the high school teams. As you can see, these guys and girls are highly competitive, and sometimes a race comes right down to the wire. That's why the job these ILI students have is very important. They're helping time the athletes. To make sure that each racer is timed accurately, there is a primary timing system and a backup system. The primary system is all computerized. Each skier gets a computer chip, like this one, to wear around his or her ankle. When they cross the finish line, the computer automatically records their time and determines their place in the race. Some of the ILI volunteers help collect the chips from the skiers at the end of the race. But just in case the computer system doesn't work, there's a backup system.
I'm typing in the pin numbers that are on their jackets, on the front and back, so then they can have the final scores at the end of the race.
If there are any problems with the computer, race officials can look at the list of jersey numbers typed in by these volunteers and see who came in and when. So what does it take to become a good racer? Obviously, lots of hard training. It also takes quality gear and knowledge of ski wax types and techniques. But while you're out on the trails, maybe the most important thing is to stay hydrated. In other words, to drink enough fluids. Even though it's cold out, as you guys can see, these guys still sweat.
All right, good job. Thanks.
Nice job, girls. Way to provide a very important service to these skiers. Throughout the day, these intercultural leadership students take turns at different posts. Finally, it's the Beat the Bunny race for kids under 11. Looks like these guys have quite a future in cross-country ski racing, and they'll owe part of their success to the volunteers from ILI. Thanks for reminding us that getting into the outdoors sometimes means lending a helping hand. See everyone next week, right here on Into the Outdoors.
Next week on Into the Outdoors, join Claire as she researches an ancient species on the Chippewa River, the paddlefish. Hey, say that fast 3 times. Paddlefish, paddlefish, paddlefish. Then our crafty Amelia shows how to make beads from recycled paper. Then hear what people of all ages love about the outdoors. I love the way it smells after it rains. Thanks for asking. Finally, check out a wind farm in Kewaunee County with Asher. Find out about this groovy form of alternative energy. If you want to find out more information about today's episode, log on to www.intotheoutdoors.org. Pay attention.
Major funding for this episode of Into the Outdoors has been provided by the Great Lakes Intertribal Council with content supervision by the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources.